What's going on, YouTube people? It's Jimmy C. I'm back. Got a quick video. Big shout out Tom Ryan and Manny NYC. I just met up with them at Meadowlands Flea Market last week. Bon voyage, Manny. He's going to London, I believe, this week with the wife. Just watched his video. He's worried about finding comics. He should worry about sightseeing and making her happy, not looking for comics over there. But anyway, I wish them well. Check out a museum. Go see some real artwork in over there. I was drawing a blank. There's so many museums. Anyway, I just want to show real quick a couple of things I got from Tom. I won his contest, so I'm just going to highlight a few. Got a nice, cool low-grade Nova. I actually wanted this, and I forgot I wanted it. This is the book where like it sparked the overnight interest in Sleepwalker, shooting it to like a $20 book for about a week because he appears in the last page. Really beautiful Supergirl cover. Got a cool Omega Man. Got a first, is it Banshee's his name? I think Banshee. Got a nice J. Scott Campbell Destro. This was the coolest book of the bunch, personally. First appearance of Gru the Wanderer. I never had it. And that's about it. There's a bunch of other stuff, but I just wanted to go over my personal favorites. And this was included too. I really don't know what it is, but I figure if I ever lose pieces in Monopoly, I can always pop these out and use these. So what happened? So I met Tom at the show, and we were looking through one of the guys at the flea market. He had some boxes of comics. He had 4 long boxes, but that wasn't all he sold. He sold some other stuff. So he heard us talking. He knew we liked comics. And he told us $50 for all 4 long boxes, which isn't a bad deal. There's a lot of 80s stuff, like nothing crazy. Everything was in decent shape. So my wheels got spinning because I know the regular comic guy was about 150 feet down the road in the flea market. So I know he's always buying stuff. So I said, "Oh, maybe make a quick $50." So I told the guy, "Listen, I said I'll get you $50 for the books. I gotta take them for a minute." And I left him my bag, and I used his wheel. He had his wheel truck, so I brought them to the guy. I could have sworn, well, first I went to the guy. I said, "Hey, you want 4 long boxes, 80 stuff, $100?" And he said, "Okay." So I went and I got it, and I thought I had the deal done. So when I brought it over, the guy thought I had them in my car, so I didn't want to let him think otherwise. So he thought I schlepped them off from my car, and he had me, and I was too lazy to bring them back. So long story short, he didn't want to give me the 100, which was a very fair price for 4 long boxes. But I didn't want to wheel them back to the guy, waste my time, so I took $60. So all this maneuvering, and I made $10 on the deal. I thought I was going to make a quick 50 and for 5 minutes of work. But I didn't feel like playing poker and calling his bluff and wheeling them away and then haggling. I said, you know what, screw it. So I got to see Manny. So Manny, I made a trade with him. I wanted one of those. This is my first Funko Pop. So I figured, kick it off pretty cool with a bang. Special edition Cobra Commander. I love G.I. Joe growing up in the 80s. So I said, why not? I am not going to become hooked, mainly because I have no room. I'm not allowed to buy toys. But this was a one-off I'm allowed. Especially since Jenny's got 2 stupid Funko Pops already. But this is it. I'm not buying anymore. Oh, I'll tell you one funny thing. I actually, I didn't have money because I was waiting for Manny to come and buy some books off me. So I went to the flea market with no money. And, of course, Manny was late. So I wound up shaking Tom down. I borrowed a few bucks off him. I grabbed this last issue of ROM. Really nice. So Tom was nice enough to lend me money for briefly. So actually, I got this out of the box, the 4 long boxes that I sold for the guy. So I was dejected after only making $10 on the deal. So when I brought back his wheel cart and his $50, I said, you know what, you got to give me my $1 back for that book. And he laughed and he gave me the $1 back. So I got the ROM for free, wound up. And then the guy who I sold the books to, who basically Jimmy C'd me, I took two nonsense books off him. Like, he doesn't care. I said, oh, listen, I'm taking these. So, I try to go after the Herald first appearances. So I got Morgue. I got Fire Lord. I got Frankie Ray. Stuff like that. And this, I have the page out of this comic, so like I always try to get the comic book of artwork I have. So I have the page, if you guys remember, where they retell the origin of Juggernaut. So this is cool. I almost bought this cover a good 3-4 months ago, but I was trying to get a good price on it, and the guy just doesn't acknowledge you if you haggle. And I should have just paid. He wanted $1,500 for it, and I kind of regret it. I mean, you know, I don't lose sleep over it, but this is a cool friggin' cover, and I could have had that and the origin page, but what can you do? Speaking of that, I'm actually dejected tonight because Comic Link had the original art going on, and I missed out on a cover for, I really like ships in artwork. As you know from my man thing, I got the flying ship, so I'm kind of into it. So there's this series, Massive. I'm going to start reading. It's only 30 issues, The Massive, from 2012. It's about, like, the world ended, and I don't know the whole story, but it's basically, there's a couple of ships running around, and there's pirates, and I guess it's like Waterworld, except more high-tech with ships. Anyway, so the cover was beautiful of this massive ship. It was cover issue 30, and I lost out on it. It went for like $365, and I put in $350. I should have just put in $400 or more, so I'm dejected. But that's my sob story. And then I was just looking through some of my stuff. I found this. I believe it's his origin or first, because it goes with the Cyborg. This is 1 in 4. So, well, this is issue 3, but I think this is his first appearance or origin or something. You guys know better. And last but not least, I got this in the mail. I saw this on eBay at a really good price. So this was one of the books of the 4. I was trying to do a deal with the guy, and he was like, "Oh, I don't discount, blah, blah, blah." So I said, you know what, let me just grab the one I really want. Dead Man, a hard book to find, and, you know, decent shape. And it's off-white pages, so, I mean, you know, Francis made out like a bandit. I sold him my lower grade copy for 25 bucks. He slipped that one past the goalie. Definitely. But, you know what? That's it. Jimmy C's signing off. It's short and sweet. May have a couple of things coming in down the road. That's about it. I just got my books pressed. They should be coming back in the mail. Then I'm going to send them off to get graded. So that'll be fun. But God knows how long that'll take. That's about it. Manny, have a great vacation. Tom, good seeing you. We'll meet you for the first time. And keep in touch, guys. Take care.